Hi there, Massy here, coach, strategist and author of a few books, and I've just finished the final edit on my latest book, Decision Making Mastery. So that will be coming out in a couple of months. So super excited about that. So thank you for joining me for the Life Masterclass podcast series where I help you increase your level of happiness, fulfillment, vitality, vibrancy, abundance, success, and anything else you want to throw into that mix in very practical ways. So I'm after practical tips, tools and strategies to help you experience all of those things in the fullest way that's aligned with yourself. Now, if you haven't checked out any of the guided meditations I do about monthly, make sure you check those out as well so we can do the work from the inside out. So today's conversation is as a result of a coaching conversation I had with a client yesterday, and we were talking about what is the measure of success? Now, obviously, I wrote this book, the Guidebook to Authentic Success. So it's looking at, and the subtitle says Beyond the Measure of Money. So it's looking at the idea of getting away from the measurement of success as it relates to money in particular. And I think a lot of people get that at an intellectual level. I get it at an intellectual level that let's not just measure our success in life against this thing called money. So I think most people get that. They're like, yeah, there's more to life than money. However, I think we've sort of got it so ingrained, so deeply embedded, our relationship with this thing called money, that we think if we have any scarcity or there's this scarcity, it means, deep pain, and also it affects our ability to survive. And again, this is sort of programming that we've been built into. There's this scarcity mindset around money. And so many people that I work with, so many clients I work with, so many people I talk with, I've got a very uncomfortable relationship with money. Now, this client I was talking to yesterday is like, and she's been an elite athlete and had successes there, and she wants to create a business where she's supporting other people as they work their way up in the sports arena. And she wants to support them. She not only wants to support them, she's a coach. And, she's got a lifetime of experience in sport at an elite level. So she wants to pass on all of those gifts. She brings so much energy and vitality to it. So she's creating all of that. And she also wants to financially support them. Because she said, in the industry, there's either the federations that provide some financial support for sports people who want to, take themselves to the next level, or there's, sponsors through companies and that sort of stuff. But she wants to do something a little bit more in the middle of that space and really be about how can I bring these, younger athletes up into the height of wherever they want to go in their sporting arena, but also the height of their expression of themselves. Like, how can they be super awesome people? So not awesome, just awesome athletes, awesome people. And she's so jazzed up and excited about this. And as we're having the conversation, she said, one of the things that's come up for me is I'm having conversations with other people and they're asking me, how am I making money out of this thing? Are you just giving money? Like, and getting really confused. And she's confused as to how to express to these people that she's doing it just out of pure love for what she wants to do. She wants to create this thing. She's just curious to see what happens, when she puts this energy and effort into it. And obviously she has some financial means that she can put some investment into this. Too often we get into the idea that if we invest money to get more money. So what we're trying to get out of it is more money, more pixels on a screen that's our bank account, our online bank account, or, more cash in our hands. Where what if what we truly want out of life, what's truly going to bring us absolute fulfillment in life is doing something, investing our time, energy, our emotional plasma, our finances into doing something, but the return on investment isn't measured by how much money do I make back from this. It's measured in how much joy do I get out of this, how much fulfillment do I get out of this, how much meaningfulness do I get out of this, how much does this change my life? Because what I tend to find is the more we change from the inside out, the more I allow abundance to be an energy that flows through me, the more abundant opportunities I have in my life. Now, whether that's abundance which is, financial, or whether that's abundance, people giving me things or offering me support in certain ways, and I don't actually have to pay for those things. So I draw this abundance to me. So I truly believe as she goes on this path of doing this thing that she's absolutely jazzed up, excited about, and she's very clear of, not needing this financial back. She's got a very comfortable relationship with money. It's always flowed into her space and place because she's got such a nice vibrational energy when it comes to money and beliefs about money and beliefs about this abundance being more than just a monetary measure. So I guess where I'm taking this conversation is to ask us all why we're doing what we're doing. And if it's a professional pursuit, be willing to not measure the success of that, with a pure financial thing. So it might be that I do something that actually generates less income, but is more joyful, more fulfilling, more meaningful for me. And that becomes my measure. And back to this idea of authentic success being more about, what was the relationship experience like as a result of being involved in this particular project? What did I feel as personal growth from the inside as a result of being in this project? Less about what am I going to get paid for doing this particular thing. And I really think the world is shifting in its sense of, measurement of what life is about. Because the system we've got at the moment, which is very tangled up in this monetary system, which is very much about consumerism, which is very much tied in borrowing money, paying back loan, all of that sort of stuff, this consumerism isn't necessarily making more people happy. There's a lot of people with anxiety, a lot of people with depression, a lot of people not feeling that they're getting the juiciness out of life. So I'm not sure that the system that's led us up to where we are is necessarily working. And this is why I love this disruption of 2020. There's more disruption in 2021 coming. This idea of let's start looking at what the manifestation is of a new experience as we step back and we get clear about what's most important to us. Is it, most important, these relationships? Is it most important to see what I'm capable from the inside out? Is it most important to see my personal growth along the way? Is it most important for me to have this energy and vitality and vibrancy and joy for life and the expression of life? Is it, success for me, how creative can I be? What can I bring from nothing? What can I bring forth? What can I bring that really has my unique signature on it and birth that into the world? And be less caught up in, the financial piece. Let that be, the secondary byproduct of doing this thing that you love to do, and look at those other measure points along the way. And again, I think we're being called to do this. We're being called to sort of step back, have a bigger look and check in on our life, see what's working, what's not working, what is making me more fulfilled, what is bringing me joy, and what is bringing me a little bit of, discomfort. It might be people, just talking to someone the other day that's selling off some of their assets. Has this camper van and doesn't necessarily use it on a regular basis. So sell that up and, get that money back and put it back into something that is more fulfilling, more joyful, more meaningful, and that develops you as a person. I really think this year and, beyond is about being more rather than doing more. Being more. How can we become more? As opposed to how can we do more, from the inside out. And that is where our creative flair comes from. This creative flair from deep within moves past the heart where it sort of connects to soul purpose and that sort of stuff, and then bursts in that way. I think that's what we're being called to bring into life now. So I'm, really excited about that possibility. And that's the conversations I have with my clients and, bringing them into what is this soul calling? What is this intention that you want to bring forward, and bring it from in and create whatever it is. And again, I think the energy that's existing in the cosmic field is one of creativity. We're being asked to be more creative, to bring more of ourselves into this. Be less, following a templated existence through life, and more of, what's coming from within. What am I calling? What am I being called to be and become? And I think that's a a powerful message. So again, for yourself, what are you being called to be and become? Less about, what do I need to do? More from the inside, more tapping into that creative, more in alignment with this inner desire that you have and that we all have, and there's our own unique signature that we bring into this world and birth into this world. And that's what I believe our purpose in life is to be a greater expression of ourselves in a way that serves us, expands us, and serves those around us. So that's the sort of message I'm going to part with you, or impart on you, as I close out this particular podcast, this Life Masterclass podcast. I just started the 6-month consolidation to breakthrough. We've got a super awesome group and very diverse group, and I love that aspect. If anyone would like to work with me or find out about working with me, just reach out, carlmassy.com, my website, and you can find all the information there. I don't have any other big announcements, but I just hope that wherever you are on this amazing, gorgeous, incredible planet of ours, that you have an absolutely fantastic day, and take care.